Alright, here we have a very small amount of units fighting this big swarm of amalgam aircraft. I think that's how you say it. So in the last battle, we lost one of our. Ooh, that's a ground attack aircraft, I think. Verona. That looks different than the last one, but are these diff guns? Hard to tell. Lots of missiles. Well, most of the time we can come out of these fights pretty good, but any loss is still a loss. It's a small setback. These guys are derpy. What is this? Okay, these are slightly different aircraft. Oh, nice emblems. Okay, this is one of these guys. What is going on here? Is this thing supposed to fly? Oh, it runs away pretty fast on land, but is made of heavy armor, so I think it will just sink. That's the one with the cluster munition, isn't it? Okay, one down. Alright, we got the hot seat. Oh, they stand no chance. I'm like, hey, dead. Can't tell. Maybe just dead. Okay, please go somewhere onto the ground. Oh, that particle cannon shot at this guy. Alright, that's the biggest radar target, I think. So they're just shooting at this guy. Gonna bob and weave some missiles. Jesus Christ. So these fighters, right, they're so cheap and kind of useless, but they do launch a pretty big missile for what a large missile is. So if people have no kind of oh my gosh, is it mining itself? It's mining itself. That's so good. That's funny. Well deserved. Okay, well we did it. So no losses. No losses. I think. Perfect. Yeah, those scout fighters, they're so dirty, but they're so small, it's impossible to hit them unless they use lasers. Alright, this is so stupid. One of these little hover tanks decided to engage the squadron of two of my railgun tanks, except this breaching vehicle is coming in as well, and it isn't designed for amphibious operation, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, I think we might not have seen this before. This is based on the hind. I'm not quite sure. Try so try Tryasogu Zeka. Shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is based on the hind. Pretty cool cockpit. It's got equal firepower in this one. Gun pretty efficient too. It's got a gas cannon. Doesn't even have shit. Doesn't even have 20% armor, which is if I build a glass cannon unit, it would have at least 20% armor. It's got heavy armor everywhere too. But yeah, there's like no volume in there for space armor whatsoever. And it just decided to attack us alone. Funny that. Alright, time for this. Time to wipe out the military force of the nomads once and for all. Attack helicopters. Off on two different sites so we don't bump each other. That's 7. Missile flanker. Do some flanking. Breacher E. The E stands for economy, by the way. Economy breacher. Alright. Advanced tanks. Alright. Let's set in a laser walker. That's normal. Ooh. Laser walker. Hover. Okay, let's have a look. Breaching tank started way close. Like how we had before. This is the AA turret, right?
Yes.
We want to defeat the AA turret. Yeah. And no nukes. So everyone prioritize as you wish. What happened there? I think it missiled itself. Can I put you out? Not a great show. I'm just waiting for the 3 seconds pull out, missing the entire beginning of the battle. And where's the other one? This one's doing pretty successful. It's very strange, very strange. Right, breaching tank. It's your 50mm cannon. Oh, oh, oh. All right.
Engaging now.
So everyone target that. All these things are here. We just said that was EMP. It'll probably be a goner. Ooh. One of these moves. Alright, that one suffered damage too. I think something wrong with the helicopter's evasion or something that's triggering the missiles on itself. It's very unfortunate.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh. Despawning. Oh, combat engineering vehicle at work. How's this thing doing?
Listening.
Man, the Amalgam Federal really didn't like us taking this island. They kept sending units one at a time against us, even though it's a very bad idea, but holy smokes, this tank's cute too. I guess it's kind of like a T-34, but man, they're running out of things. Okay, first they have attack helicopters, and now they're sending T-34s. Oh shit, just missed it with the breaching vehicle. The Village Idiot Mark II. Alright, finally we're making a move on this big juicy resource base that was sitting on our doorstep. Let's have a look. We brought all hover units, or yeah, there's a hovering laser walker, a bunch of aircraft. First time we got a group of 3, weighing of 3 of these Pixie ones. Very far away starting this battle. It's a very juicy resource though. Aren't these supposed to be that color? No, who knows? How much firepower does it have? Quite a substantial bit, but it's lots of missiles. Oh, very nice architecture design. Oh man, I might copy those for one of my custom campaigns too. Or not copy, but get inspired by. Oh shit, that's so good. That's so good. Ooh, oh cute. Oh, there's a missile barrage. We're predominantly using missiles too. I was going for the laser walker. Can we intercept most of them? Yes, okay. I think the thing about this faction is they're all about oh shit.
Listening.
They're all about firepower. They don't have a lot of reliability going on in terms of like heat protection or armor or anything like that. Where are those scout planes? Was that despawning already? Okay, I think our advanced fighters. Without collision damage. And reinforcement. We're a home country. Oh, interesting. Lovely. Where where would that be? Intel still under investigation. Who knows? I don't see it here. Oh, resources, resource. That's 8,000 per minute. That's a lot. So and that means we can build a bomber or a medium tank in 10 minutes. Yeah. All right, gonna give these attack helicopters another chance. Just don't missile yourself. Oh my gosh. Didn't even see what this was. It's a wolfhound. Ouch. Yeah, some issue with some of those attack helicopters down on the south side, so I sent them back up to repair to come up here to crack these fairly fortified defenses. With these units standing right next to the shore, it's kind of hard to get my heavier tanks that are not amphibious to cross this terrain. So I need to establish a beachhead with some heavier firepower to burst them down and then get the land units across, and maybe they can sweep over and destroy these guys, and they can go after that base over there. I think this should. Is this biplane fully repaired? Okay.
Moving out.
Go over there once again. So we're sitting on 500,000, almost 500,000 resources right now. Not quite sure what to do with it just yet.
Listening.
We'll look.
Listening. Moving out. Listening.
I think we're almost ready to take out all of these defenders over here, and then we can press on to. I feel like we ran out of resources, to be honest. Oh, there's a bit more over there, but isn't that much. The resource zones don't produce a lot. This is the only one that produces a lot, and we're about to have it. About being a relative term. I think we're 2 hours into the game. If we spend 2 hours, once we destroy this faction, we have almost half the map, right? Well, 1/3. And these resource zones just give so much resources. Again, if we're not losing a ton of units for each battle, it's just a snowball effect. We keep building bigger and bigger units, or more and more have the battle in our favor. Then we're fighting some of the more endgame stuff from the UGF or the TAF guys. Yeah, then it won't be kind of a even fight, I think. Let's see how it goes. We can move these up a bit more, and then we can take on all of these units at once. Okay, once again, the laser walker is slightly damaged. I think I forgot to bring it back to a repair tile for repair. Let's see what we're fighting. That's one of ours. Oh, immediately just EMP'd. They're pretty small. I don't think they have very good EMP protection. One of these guys. So that's how their missiles are launched. Yeah, they ejector launch, it's hard to tell. Oh, that's 4 small ones under those 2 medium ones. Okay. And then another one of these guys. Oh, that thing. Don't get hit by the big guns. It hurts a lot, I think. Jeez. Is this thing dead or what? Okay. I imagine that one's dead too. Why did you just lose a bunch of blocks? Oh, could just be HE. And we had a mid-air collision. Great. Well, that's pretty easy to repair. Orbit left, orbit right. pretty fortified position with this bunch of units. Yeah, the problem is my units are, they're outflying. There's no tanky unit. Um, so in that regard, I'm kind of worried. I want to engage with them with overwhelming force, so we can burst them down and not
Listening.
have any
Listening.
issues from a prolonged battle.
Listening.
Yeah, that's a laser walker. We'll see. We haven't really seen any of the amalgam federations heavy land units. Let's have a look. Let's have a see what they look like. Oh, shit. These are just actual fortifications. Yeah, they're in place fortifications. Oh, interesting. So I think they'll die easily to missiles. But hopefully we don't missile ourselves. Yeah, definitely brought the right tools for the right job. So these are chunking at. Oh, that was direct hit. These hovercraft are fairly evasive. It's coming in into short range. '58. We haven't had any collision so far. Just laser off our own hovercraft. So now they're orbiting in two different directions. It's much harder to hit them, or for them to bump into each other. It's kind of like beach defense. It's bobbing up and down. It has landing gear to prevent too much damage to the ground, but yeah. No ground strikes. Alright, those are actually fairly tanky, but we brought overwhelming force, so there you go. Could potentially use a breaching vehicle on this installation of 9 of these. Those are tanks. And these are structure. Okay. Haven't really seen a lot of structure, but basically those are the rectangles, I believe. So yeah. We'll get those across. Then we can take down their base. That'll be exciting. Sink to iceberg.